star and businesswoman MaMkhize finds herself at the center of a disturbing family feud. Her sister Nosipho claims that while she was bedridden after surgery and battling COVID-19, MaMkhize forged her signature to acquire ownership of Royal AM Football Club and to register several companies. According to her affidavit, she had no idea her name was being used for business purposes and suspects MaMkhize used her as a front to shield assets from her divorce from Mzansi. The matter only came to light after SARS targeted Nosipho for a 12 million rand tax debt, seizing her and her husband's assets, allegedly due to businesses she never knowingly owned. This revelation couldn't have come at a worse time for MaMkhize, who is already in hot water with SARS and recently lost 14 luxury cars in an auction to recover nearly 40 million rand in tax debt. While Nosipho took SARS to court to fight the tax charges, her shocking claims have added a personal betrayal element to the already messy tax drama. The idea that a sister can potentially exploit another during a health crisis is unsettling. Whether these allegations are true or a desperate attempt to escape financial liability remains to be seen, but either way, this story paints an ugly picture of how wealth and power can tear families apart. Public reaction has been divided. Some believe Nosipho is throwing MaMkhize under the bus, questioning why she remained silent for so long. Others say if the forgery is proven, MaMkhize's actions are criminal and unforgivable. If these claims are true, it's deeply disappointing. No amount of wealth or fame should justify betraying someone so vulnerable, let alone family. However, without solid forensic evidence, we're left with a she said, and unfortunately, it's playing out in the court of public opinion just as much as the actual courts. In a country with shaky faith in justice, one can only hope the truth is proven with facts, not feelings. Candice Modiselle recently shared a scary and emotional story about an attempted human trafficking experience that occurred in 2016, shortly after she began exploring the nightlife scene. Speaking on the Unchristian podcast, Candice recalled how a seemingly harmless night at a club quickly turned into a terrifying brush with danger. She described how an older woman approached her, claiming someone needed her outside. Trusting the stranger, she followed, only to be met with a man waiting near a car, attempting to lure her inside. When she resisted, the two adults argued, giving her just enough time to escape back into the club. Now a born-again Christian, Candice reflected on how that near-trafficking moment was a divine wake-up call. She believes God protected her in that moment and used it to steer her away from the party lifestyle. The actress now uses her platform to speak openly about her faith and share testimonies like this that encourage others to be spiritually and physically alert. Her story struck a deep chord online, particularly on TikTok, where users expressed both horror at her ordeal and gratitude that she made it out safely. Candice's testimony is chilling, powerful, and necessary. It reminds us that human trafficking is real and that it can happen in what seems like a normal place like a club. Many young people don't fully grasp the dangers lurking in social spaces, especially when predators disguise themselves as harmless strangers. While her story is rooted in her spiritual transformation, its warning reaches far beyond religion. Whether you believe in divine intervention or not, Candice's experience is a sobering reminder to trust your instincts, remain vigilant, and never take safety for granted. Radio personality Sizwe Dhlomo caused quite a stir online after sharing a now viral video cruising through his jaw-dropping estate in KwaZulu-Natal. The clip shows him driving a luxury Mercedes-Benz along a driveway that feels more like a private road than a simple entrance. With a beautifully manicured lawn and neatly placed trees lining the path, it's no surprise that social media exploded with the reactions. The video ranked up over 250,000 views, and fans were stunned by how vast, lush, and pristine his property looked. Rumors have long swelled about the size of Sizwe's estate. Some say the driveway alone stretches 450 to 500 meters. While he's always kept his exact location private, he isn't shy about flaunting the peaceful beauty and sheer luxury of his surroundings. From admiring tweets to envious laughs, the reactions were a mix of awe, humor, and aspirations. I think it's great to see someone enjoy the fruits of their labor, especially someone like Sizwe, who's remained consistent in media for years. His home is a literal dream for most South Africans, and while the display could easily come off as boastful, Sizwe's chill demeanor keeps it grounded. Instead of flashy gold tabs and opulence for show, it's clear he values peace, privacy, and elegance. His driveway has now become a symbol of generational wealth and hard-earned success, long enough to impress, yet humbly shared. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment. I like hearing from you. See you on the next video.